Okay. Okay, guys. Uh, Thank you so much. Good night to all my respected friends. And firstly, I would like to welcome all my respected friends and those with the best and beautiful Islamic greetings under the title of Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Secondly, today I am very fortunate and lucky that we selected a very nice topic for presentation, for discussion. And the topic which we selected previously is what is knowledge? What is the definition of knowledge? What are the parts of knowledge? And what is the advantage of knowledge? Right, okay. I do not claim that I will go through all parts of knowledge because the time does not permit me to do all this. But as much I have idea about knowledge, shortly and briefly I will express it. Hope that would be effective, and I'm sure that is effective to you all guys. Because I have studied books, these things, and I got this idea. Friends, we people, uncommon people, in our universe have 4 terms which we generally are not able to express this, to find the difference between this. These 4 terms are data, information, knowledge, and science. And I want to speak about these 4. Generally, about knowledge and science, I want to speak a bit more. Right? Okay. So I am starting with data. What is data? A data is a figure and number. For example, in 1930, you were born, you came to this world. Or in 1930, you started business. Or in 1930, you got married. Or in 1930, you became as the president of a country. This 1930, all these things is called data. Data is changing to information. How? I told 1930 is data. So in 1930, you came to this world. You started business. Or you got married. Or anything. When you are expressing that in 1930, I got married. I got married means you're giving information. This is called information. Number 3 is knowledge, and 4 is science. So I want to discuss about these 2 deeply. Right? Knowledge means the meaning of knowledge means fact, means comprehension, understanding, knowing. This is called knowledge. And by definition, knowledge means understanding about a matter, an issue, a topic, scientifically with proof. This is called knowledge. Or by other definition, what is present in this universe? If you have a proof idea about those things, it means you're a knowledgeable person. And that shows your knowledge. Right? This is called the definition of knowledge. I want to discuss shortly about three parts of knowledge. Maybe knowledge are meant by divide or classify many parts, but I want to discuss about three parts. We have propositional knowledge, we have ability knowledge, and we have communication knowledge, right? Okay. Propositional knowledge means the ability which you know something. For example, you have this knowledge and you notice that the capital of Afghanistan is Kabul. You know that this is bicycle and I will ride this. You know Japan is a country. You know that book is physics. Right, this is propositional knowledge. The second is ability knowledge. Ability knowledge means the knowledge which you are acting by that. You have the ability to do it. But using your knowledge to do that, like how? You have bicycle, but you can't ride it. This can means this ability knowledge. You generally learn this. Previously, you learn. When you have computer, you can work. You can type. You have food. You're talking. Yes, this is called ability knowledge. And communication knowledge means to communicate with people, whether by hand, by eyes, by hands, body language. These things are called communication language. Sorry, knowledge. Right. Now I am going to science. Science is part of knowledge, and it is called gained knowledge, which we gain this, which we need to do some methods to understand this. Right? So, science, a person, remember, a person who is knowledgeable is also a scientist. But we should remember this, that a scientist cannot be a good knowledgeable person. It is most important. We are studying engineering, different fields and branches of engineering. We will see different theories, scientific facts here. But how they came? We are using computer and mobile. How they came? Who created? Who produced these things? Right? We are looking for this. Then working up a computer, virus in computer, calculator, or making a building, construction of a building, or writing a theory about the construction of a building. They passed 5 steps. Remember, please. These steps are called scientific steps or methods. What are those? Number 1, observation. Observation means all the people will observe, will see by eyes, will feel. Suppose people will see, will observe that putting the food for 3 days means that the food will change. Its color will change, its smell will change. And this is called observation. You will observe, you will see. You will observe the virus is coming to your computer. You will see that, you will feel that. But most of the people, they will leave this. They will not understand the reason, the secret behind this. Okay. They will say that, okay, it came. Right, it came. Leave it. It means they renounce. They will leave this. But another group of people, they will think. They will not leave. So there is a border. I will tell. Now the second is thinking, solving a problem, solving the problem. You will see the virus is coming in computer, something is coming carrying to your car, or you will feel some dizziness, or a virus is coming to your body, infections, these things. You will feel that, and repeatedly you will feel that. But a group of people will leave, but others will think, solve the problem. Why? Now, those people will they will leave this. Those are called non-scientist people. They are not scientists. But those people that they work for this and solving the problem, those are called scientists. So this is the first border, the difference between a scientist and a person who is not a scientist. Understood? The third is hypothesis. Hypothesis means when a scientist observing the case, an event, and then solving the problem by his mind or her mind, then writing, giving an idea. This is hypothesis. Number 4 is experiment. What hypothesis, what he observed or she observed, she will experiment that. Remember, experiments have 2 cases. Number 1, experiment may be positive, may be negative. If the experiment is negative, then that's not scientific case. So that's not according or based on science. But if an issue is proved to be positive, that's based on science. And the scientist will continue that further. Number 5 is, the 5th is scientific method is theory. Theory means writing what he observed, writing all the terms that I started this, I saw this, my hypothesis is this, I experiment, the result was all these things. He will write, and then generally they will write that theory. Now for theory, I must talk about this. That don't take misconception that theory is not a fact. It is half of the fact. Half of the fact. A theory has 3 properties. Number 1, a theory may be for long time, may be present for a long time. Number 2, a theory may be present for a short time, starting from 1 second, 2, 3, 1 hour, 2 years, or 10 years, or more than 1 time. Or a theory, after all the observation, a theory may prove false. Remember, this called the properties of theory, right? And for example, I can give an example. Let us assume 3 doctors. One doctor is from America, and one is from India, and other is from Germany. They are working for a particular drug to treat a cancer. Like suppose a particular cancer. They will observe the drugs, they will write making hypotheses, experiment, and writing the theory. 3 of the doctors, they will write the theory. Then the science will see which one is right. Maybe the theory of American doctor, maybe Indian, maybe German. Or maybe all the 3 theories are wrong, or maybe all the theories are right. Right? Or for example, Indian doctor's theory is right and others wrong. So the science will reject that and they will accept only Indian doctor's theory. And another doctor, suppose working in another country or even in India, and he will propose another theory, release another theory. He may claim that my theory is this, and I can prove that Indian doctor's theory is wrong. Yeah, it may happen. So these things that theories are changing, not consent, not consent, not consent. You're changing, right? This is the nature of theory. We should bring it further. Another example which I can give you, and it is based on this 5 scientific methods also. In very previous time in Greek, a country, all the people, including Aristotle, they observed that the meat, M-E-A-T, the meat of animal, after a couple of days, the meat is changing to worm. Worm means animal. A-W-O-R-M. One type of animal. And generally most of the people leave this, renounce this. And Aristotle, who was a scientist, he said, he just wrote a theory. He said that because of spontaneous generation, the meat is changing to worm. What does mean spontaneous generation? Spontaneous generation means from a non-living organism, a living organism will produce. But many years this theory of Aristotle was applicable. But recently another scientist, after that, Francesco Grady, he rejected Aristotle's theory of spontaneous generation. And he said, and he wrote another theory. That theory was biogenesis. Biogenesis means a living organism will come from a living organism, right? And today's 21st century, and all the scientists, the scholars, every people, they think that living organisms can come from a non-living organisms. Again, this is right. Till now, no scientist is able to prove that no, it is wrong. This theory is not applicable. Remember, the theories are changing. And Francesco Redi said that because of presence of larvae of flies, a kind of insect, they spread their ovum and sperm on just spread that larva inside the meat, and this larva they use the meat as a source of food, and then day by day, step by step, is changing to work. So this is called. But that was the wrong observation, the wrong theory of Aristotle, which Francesco Redi rejected that. That theory was wrong, and now this theory. Right? So these things are very important. And we should remember when we are studying engineering terms, medicine, or the rest of the topic subjects, these 5 things which I said: observation, thinking, solving the problem, hypothesis, experiment, and theory. These are the 5 base scientific methods. And we should remember, science will not say about moral character of a person. It cannot say, because character or moral of a person is not based on these 5 things which I said. We cannot see the character. We can see, no, we cannot see. Right? That's why it's not scientific case. Those things which we can see, we can prove, we can write theory, we can experiment, then those are all scientific case. Right? So, I want to come from this, that advantage of science, knowledge. Because of this small part of human's body, brain, which is inside here, all the universe is changing. How? It's very nice. And we should be really thankful to scientists and knowledgeable persons. Because of these people, we are having facilities in our life. We have cars, we have computers, we have power, we have airplanes, trains, and many others, which I cannot say all those things. And we are very happy. And life is very easy for us. Because the humans, they were working, scientists were working, based on these 5 things which I say. The result was positive, and they wrote the theory, and they made the life easy for us. Right, the materials are already present, but a lot trading. So we should be thankful. And science is really changing the humans. Right. So another thing that I should say, that science and knowledge, they have their way to change. Yeah, still they are changing. Day by day, year by year, the knowledge and science of the humans, they are changing. They become much more educated scientists, right? And simply, I can say because of science, we have a very easy life nowadays. Right? So, I do not go much more, and I'm not speaking too much because the time is already over. I don't have much else, but I know. And I want to end my speech with this nice sentence that knowledge is power. And this is the power and blessings of knowledge which we have a very easy life today. And hope that it was effective and important to you and positive to you, my friends. And we will continue this for next debates or discussions or the presentations. And thanks to you for your nice attention. Thank you so much. Thank you.